Hello, lovelies. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hello from this other side of the country. I'm glad you could join in amidst the different things that you have going on and the different schedules that you're definitely running. My name is Arimo Maina, and this is Christianity Uncensored. How are you? I know it's been a minute, but I don't know. Anyway, I've come with an interesting thing. I have I think it's a, I don't know, get to know me. I'm not so sure because I've not even seen these questions. I have a guest, a faceless guest on the channel today. So my faceless guest is going to ask me questions which I do not have an idea on what topic. I have zero, like, I'm not gonna swear, but I promise you I've not seen these questions. I don't even know in what range, but I think that's what makes it fun. Yeah. So stick around to know some bits and pieces of me from the lenses of a faceless guest. So my faceless guest, because she's here. It's a she. Yeah, she's here. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
She has to be audible. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you'll see me turn. I wish she was here. Can you go there? You can see it. But yeah, so that I am not looking off camera. But yeah, so you will see me look on this other side a lot. And 1, 2, 3, and start.
Okay, question number 1. Question number 1 is, finish the phrase. The way to my heart is ...
The way to my heart is first thing in my heart is sleep. Like, the way to my heart is sleep. There's sleep. I thought about cake. It's just one thing.
No, you're not limited.
Oh, okay, sawa. If I'm not limited, I think the way to my heart is a good sleep time. Yeah, the way to my heart is good sleep time. Cake, you can never go wrong with me if you want my heart. Cake, hey, bake for me, bring me cake, whatever. Let me stick with those two so that so that you're not here for a long time. But those two things are the ways.
So sleep and cake.
Yes.
Question number 2. Would your 12-year-old self think you are cool?
Would my 12-year self think I was cool?
Yes, or you are cool now.
Pardon?
I think you can answer both. Or you answer if your 12-year-old self would think you're cool now.
Okay. If my 12-year-old self will think I'm cool now.
Yeah.
Yo. Wait.
Or what's your definition of cool?
Now, my definition of cool. Hey, gotten me in a corner. I'm not sure what cool is. I think I'm cool. I don't know. Okay, my definition of cool now, right? So my definition of cool now is just someone who's not nagging, and someone who allows you to be your full self. I think that's my definition of cool. And if I'm cool now, according to my definition, I think yes. I don't define myself as nagging, and I think I allow people to be who they are in my circle. So in my world, I am cool.
Next question, faceless guest.
Okay.
is going to be an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
What stranger do you still think about sometimes?
What stranger?
Yeah.
Hey, this is gonna be a story time. You hata sijafikiria. Hey, let me tell you guys. Let me now tell you a story. This is a story time. There's this time, I can't even remember the year, but definitely I was out of high school. Yeah, I think, I don't know, just in this adult years of ours. I was going for a certain event. I can't even remember what type of event it was, but it had a completion certificate and all, you know, those kind of things. I attended and found and made a friend at the time. Let me just say a friend at the event. So we went, we connected, and we really connected. I felt like this is another person this is another you in another person's body. Yeah, that sort of connection. And then from that event, we even went home together, Fika town, and she was like, Nini was still there. What was this? Subway. I think I had not tried Subway before that day. She was like, we can get into Subway, because the conversation was conversation, you know, like you don't want to leave each other. And mind you, she's a stranger. We've just met at the event. That's why I've quoted friend. Yeah. So get into Subway, we have this whole discussion, and the conversation is just going on. And after the meal there, obviously now I think that's the point to exchange numbers. And I at the time I did mass communication, so at the time she mentions she has connections at KTN. She'll reach out sometime next week, Tuesday, and we just go and do something together. There's just something here. Tell me when we parted ways like this. Yeah? Mi nikaenda kwa matza kwetu. She was a bougie chick, so she was Ubering or I don't know, you can't remember, but I remember she was bougie. Mi nakumbuka, it was my first time going to Subway as well. Yeah, so when we parted ways, I've never heard from her again. I'm the one who called. On that Tuesday we were to meet, I called her, she didn't pick. I texted her, and that was it. We've never. So that's a stranger I have always thought about. Unfortunately, can't remember the name at the moment. Maybe I will sometime. But yeah, that's a stranger I've never forgotten.
Okay, that was a nice story time.
Yeah.
Okay,
next
question.
I hope you're audible, by the way.
I hope so too. If you could erase one fashion trend forever, what would it be and why?
Wow, these questions are interesting, right, guys? Don't you think? These are questions in my, I will never ask myself. So they're very interesting. If I would erase a fashion trend forever, what it will be and why? Fashion trend. Can I go with a type of wear? Yeah? Biker shorts. I mean, what are those? What are those things ladies are working out into town and into supermarkets with? Biker shorts without even thinking about it. And my faceless guest is laughing because she knows she has a story. But yeah, without thinking much through it, biker shorts, because I don't understand them. My why is just bikers when we were growing were inner wear. How did they now become wear? Not inner wear. How? Why? Yeah, that's it. Next.
Okay.
Let me know if you agree. And all these questions, I would love to know your answers to them too. Especially the trend one, that one.
No, from your response, I'll ask you. So what does my dress, my choice mean to you?
What
based
does
on your answer?
Okay. What does my dress, my choice mean to me? Well, it's your dress, it's your choice, but you're around people, like, I think to some extent we need to be mindful of surrounding. Yeah, dress how you want, what you want, when you want, and what else, but just be mindful of surrounding. I mean, like, if you're very aware you're going into a kids party, why are you coming with your boobs out and I don't know, like, just be mindful of the surrounding. If you're gonna wear biker shorts to a hike, I think that's okay, because you're like uko na uko kwa misitu and you're probably gonna be alone or in not more than 20 people. Yeah. And then if you're in a booty short and a crop top and you're in a club, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, dress how you want, when you want, what you want, but be mindful of the surrounding. That's my choice for me. Just be mindful of the surrounding. It's like you can show up to church with, I don't know, booty shorts and biker shorts, and you've gone to church, just sour. It's your booty, it's your whatever, it's your dress code, whatever, but be mindful of the surrounding. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. What's
the funniest thing that has ever happened to you in public?
Let me tell you something about me. Mimi on the spot thinking. Hey, that's always a challenge. Okay, I just said the funniest thing
that has ever happened to you in public.
The funniest thing that has ever happened to me in public. Okay. I have to think. There's nothing that comes to mind. Funniest thing. I've repeated that question like 3 times now because I'm not seeming to think. I really struggle with thinking on the spot. I really struggle. Can we pinpoint that then? Yeah, let's go to another question.
It's okay.
That's a start. We'll get back to it.
Okay, next question. If you could redesign the human body for optimal function, what's one change you would make?
If I could redesign the human body for optimal function, what's the one change I will make? First off, I think we're perfect. Yeah. God did an amazing job with us guys. I mean, look at yourself. Yeah. Now, if I could redesign, let me see. For optimal, that's either male or female. Yeah. It's just human body. Thank you for that question. I am ready. Dr. Wairimu.
I've been waiting
I will make men's breastfeeding worthy. That is what I will do. I think the whole nurturing of a child is fully pegged. It's fully pegged on women. It should be a shared responsibility. I'm even getting angry. But anyway, yeah, if I will change, I will make men to be able to breastfeed. Yeah. Funny. Yeah. That's the topmost, top of mind. I know if I sit down and think about that question again, I'll definitely have more answers. But at the moment, yes, I will make men to be able to breastfeed. Yes. Do you agree, mothers? Yeah. Next.
Okay, now that you've gone to the motherhood route, I have a question related to motherhood.
Excuse me.
The question is, now that you're a mother yourself, how has you being a mother and walking the motherhood journey, how has it changed your relationship with your own mom? Or what kind of shifts has happened to your relationship with your mother since you became a mom?
Okay, how has my motherhood journey changed? My relationship with my mom, yeah? Okay. Hey, this maswali ni interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I think it has redefined it more in the sense that I don't think I've had a struggling relationship with my mother, but it became, I understood her better, you know, like, and I not understanding, I respected her more. Yeah, I think that's what I would say. I respected her more, like, and now she has 2 kids. Me, I'm here like I'm stretched like this. I'm stretched. So I asked her too. And now I sit down and think of those guys who are like 3-4, 3-5, you know, like, yeah, that's the major shift. I respected her way much more, like, wow, yani, yeah. And I was not an easy child. I was a crybaby, and to some extent I got a crybaby. So hiyo bond ikakuja tu, be like, Kai, and you did this with me. And I was worse. My daughter is not at a top-notch crybaby, but in her early years, the first 3 months, I'll sit down one day and give you this story. But yeah, so, and knowing that I was worse than my daughter, I really respect my mom for handling that and keeping herself together. And you know, it was their age, their time where Mimi I had my support system around me. Them uko kitambo, I don't know. So I think the respect went higher. One last question. I know you're enjoying this, but yeah, we gotta wrap this up. One last question. Faceless guest, what do you think? How many do you think you want to ask?
I can go on.
No, give me a limit.
Maybe I ask 1 or 2 more. But you know,
Select.
still have a pending unanswered question.
Oh, one then we go
then.
back to the pending ones. Indio?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. 1.
Okay, so this is my last question.
Yes.
The last question. What is one missed opportunity that you wish you could have a second chance at?
Okay, I have 2 answers, but I'll go with one that I'll go with the other one. The missed opportunity I'll go for is I had when I finished campus, I got an opportunity to go back to school, like where I was studying. I studied at JQuat. I got an opportunity to do my master's and be a lecturer there. So you know those kind of I don't know, arrangements, I don't know, like, yeah. And at the time, I had just gotten my job. So, I was in such a, between a rock and a hard place, like, because I had gotten a job in the advertising space, and now this is an opportunity to be in the education space. I've always, actually, that's a fun fact about me. I would love to be a teacher. I would love to be a lecturer at some point in my life. So at that point I was like, here I am, like, do I stick with advertising and see how this goes? I go to education and see how that goes, and never, like. So now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't regret going, sticking with advertising. I don't. But that was a missed opportunity. Maybe I would have gone with the lecturing gig. Who knows? I don't know. No, it was a missed opportunity. So, yeah, that is what has come to mind. There's another one, but I'll tell my faceless guest. Oh, now back to the pinned one. The funniest thing.
The funniest thing that has ever happened to you in public.
The funniest thing that has ever happened to me in public. I don't seem to have an answer. Imagine. Okay, I don't like this part about me. I don't think hivyo haraka like. And I also struggle with things after they've happened. Kitu ikiisha nikae niendanga ikiwa nimeblokiwa kwa akili yangu. Like, after that question on the 12-year-old me. Because I can't even remember what I was thinking when I was 12. Yani, when seasons have passed in my life, honestly, me usahau. Sasa, kama hapo pa funniest thing, naomba mnisamehe. If I think about it, I'll do a shot. Actually, yes, I'll do a shot. Let me promise you that, Pinky promise. When I remember, because I need some time, when I remember, I'll do a shot about it.
And if you don't?
If I don't, it's hard to assume too. Tungoje kitu fani inifanyike. And my daughter has woken up, so I hope you really enjoyed this one. It was a new experience, new one for me. Thank you, Faceless guest.
You're welcome.
Yeah, till next time. Bye.